Hello and welcome to BC Calculus Semester 1 Getting Started. In this video I'm just going to explain how I set up the course and what is expected from the students. The first thing that you're going to be using this semester is the Getting Started button, and obviously if you're watching this video you've gone into the Getting Started, you're watching the video. Awesome. The next button down is called the pace chart. Now if you take a look at the pace chart, everything that is in red is due each week. Now you're going to look at it and you're going to say, holy cow, there's a lot of stuff due in this class. Yeah, there is. This is BC Calculus, and 95% of everything that's in BC Calculus first semester is review of last year for AB Calculus. Now, if you're a student that did not have AB Calculus, you're going to be working really hard in some of these sections because we do go through a lot. As I said, BC Calculus covers all of AB Calculus plus new stuff, and most of the new stuff is in second semester. So for those of you that took AB Calculus last year, it should be a really easy first semester because a lot of it is stuff that you should have had last year. So all of these, everything that's in red is going to be an assessment. Now you'll see that there's practice before every assessment. So here, let's go to week number 2. So week number 2, we're going to evaluate limits analytically. So you have a practice and then you have 2 assessments that go over that. Then you have a practice on continuity and one-sided limits, and then you have 2 assessments on that. So that's how I kind of have it set up. Every section there's a practice and then 2 assessments. One will be free response, one will be multiple choice, since that is how the AP test is set up. But there is a lot of work in BC Calculus. There's no question about it. Then the next button down is the live e-sessions. Our live e-sessions for this semester will be from 4 o'clock until 5 o'clock on Monday afternoon. So, and I highly recommend that you come to the live e-sessions because I go over the practice, I go over some of the exact practice problems that are on the practice. I go over what types of problems are going to be on the assessments. So very, very important that you come to the live e-session. Now let's say you can't. Let's say that you have work or something. They're always recorded, so please watch the recording every week. The next button down is the announcements, and that is the page that you come into every week. So when you come into the course, this is the first page that you should always see, and it should always have the announcements there. So week number 1, here's the announcements. I have it as a calendar written out, and I also have a video each week, so you can look at it either way that you want to. Then the next button down is course information. Course information has our grading policy, what type of things, the BC Calculus learning targets, academic honesty, all that kind of stuff. Those are things that you should be looking at in your free time. I would definitely look at the grading policy so you know how you are graded. Next button down, staff information, a little bit about myself, the live e-sessions from 4 o'clock until 5 o'clock, my phone number, email address, so if you need to contact me, please never hesitate to do that. Then the next button down is the lessons button, and this is where all of the material for each week is going to be. So you just click on the lesson button, you click what week we're dealing with, so let's just deal with week number 1 here. Click on that and you'll see that we have our textbook here, and for week number 1 you should be reading page 65 to 71. There's some videos from the textbook. There's also videos from Khan Academy. I am a very big fan of Khan Academy. You'll notice that Khan Academy has just been approved to be an AP course, or it's been certified as an AP course provider. So all of these videos really go right along with the AP material. So please watch these videos. A lot of times there will be YouTube videos here. Don't have any in for this first section because not too many kids have questions on the first part. Then we have PowerPoint presentations and notes. So there's a lot of things that you can click into to learn the information for this. Once you're done with the lesson plan and you think, oh, I've got this stuff, I know how to do limits, then you're going to go to the weekly practice. Okay, the week practice, so we've got 1A this week, finding limits and graphically and numerically. So I would just click on the practice, hit begin. There's 10 multiple choice questions. So in this problem it says, determine the following limit. Hint, use the graph to calculate the limit. Well, the graph is already there. The limit is x squared plus 4, so this is the graph of x squared plus 4 as x approaches 1. So I take a look and I know that the limit is the intended height of the function at 1, so I'm going to say the answer is 5. So my answer should be A. and then you do all 10 problems. Now, you have to get an 80% in order for the assessments to open up. So then once you get an 80% on this, you go to the weekly assessment. And this week, since we only have one section, there should be 2 assessments here. 1A, 1B, finding limits graphically, would be a free response. Here, finding limits graphically, which would be multiple choice. So each section, free response, multiple choice. Then the rest of the buttons down here, you really don't have to worry about just yet. The semester exam, flashcards, all that kind of stuff. But I do have a lot of stuff in here. So, if you go to the flashcard button, derivatives and exponents, it's taking a little bit of time to load up, but there are flashcards that deal with derivatives of exponents. And then you can practice, what is a derivative of e to the x? Well, e to the x is e to the x. What's a derivative of e to the 2x? Well, it's e to the 2x times 2. So you can check yourself and, kind of cool flashcards. Madison midterm, discussion boards, my grades. So if you want to take a look at how you're doing, you just click on my grades. And here you can see I only got 1 out of 10, right? And that must have been the first practice there that I only did one. Oh, no, there's the first practice. I got a U, which is unsatisfactory. So I have to go back and I have to complete it until I get a satisfactory on there. Okay, so that is basically how I have the course set up. If you have any questions or concerns, please never hesitate to email or call me. That is what I'm here for. You guys have a great start to the year. And again, I hope I see you at the live e-sessions. Bye.